Alright, folks, welcome to the Redeem the Resistance How to Start the Game demo video. And in this short video, I'm going to show you how you can start this game. It's actually pretty simple. What would happen essentially is there's two sides. There's the Angels of Resistance side, and those cards are usually purple. And then there's the Redeem the Night side. Those cards are usually red. And what would occur is to find out who plays on what side. You can do that in many ways. You can just decide who wants to be what side this time. You can flip a coin to decide who gets to go, or the way that's stated in the rule books is you can roll the dice. And my opponent rolled the dice, and she got a 2. So that means that she essentially is going to play this side. If I had rolled, let's say, a 5, then I would start first and I would be on this side because there's a 5 here. And you essentially would put your characters where they belong, where the art is, as my opponent did. She did a very good job putting where they belong. And every game you start out with your starting characters. Now, since she rolled first and she rolled a 2, when I had rolled, it showed a 6, and she would have gotten a 6 as well. But those are ways that you can start. And what happens is each one of us are going to draw from the home deck, okay? And we just follow the rules as to what will happen in the home deck. So some things that could happen would be you can claim an artifact or a card, an action card that you can hold in your hand or place over here that you can use for a later time. There could also be a villain that you'd have to fight. You might also get an upgrade for your characters, or perhaps there'll be a battle between us. If there's a shared cards go here, and the cards will tell you that. If you win something or if you steal something, that would go into your spoils section. And at the end of the game, this is what you count. Whoever has the most points wins the game. But I digress. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's actually show you how to play this game. So I'll go first. And I drew a seduction card. Now this would have been my opponent's card. It would have went into her upgrade. But since I drew it, I get to steal it from her. So I'll put it in my spoils, and I get to take it, so she doesn't get it. Now she gets to draw. Alright, now she stole one of mine. Now I would have got the fire sword, and I would have been able to equip the fire sword, which would have given me 3, 4, 5. Now you know it's for me because it says in the card, upgrade Maxim Cavallo or Arl Balin. And since she took it, she gets to equip it to Arl Balin. Too bad I didn't get it. So now he has 5 power points. So he has become so far the most strongest character on that game. Okay, I'll draw. Okay, so now I finally got something for me. This is Champion of Tenaria. You can notice it's a purple background, which means it's for my side, and it says it upgrades Maxim Cavallo's power. So I can equip this to him, and now I have the 5 that I really wanted. You can see the upgrade there, the arrow, which means upgrade. It has the A for the Angels of Resistance, just in case you forget the color system. And now I got some powerful characters too. And now she draws. Alright, so she got a very good card. She got an upgrade card that she gets to use one time. It doesn't stay on the character completely. Unlike this card that says it may permanently be equipped to the character, this does not say that. So this can be used once as an action card for a character, and it upgrades their power during a battle. That's what critical strike does. It gives them an extra 2 points during a battle. And she, my opponent, gets to hold it in her hand. And now it's my turn. I got a medical chest. Now this, if one of my characters dies in battle, I can use this to revive them. I'll keep this in my hand for now. Now my opponent gets to go. Okay, so now we have a silver card. It says S. So A is mine, Angels of Resistance. R is my opponent. But S, silver, stands for the Shadowland. And here is where these cards go. And you can use these cards during battle, while some select characters can use them. Some villains can use them, and even some heroes can use them, as stated inside their character descriptions, and also in villain cards when it says so. I'll get to choose, and now we have a battle. We have a spar, a one-on-one. Now since I drew first, I get to go first, and I get to decide which character is going to attack my opponent. And since I'm pretty strong with this person, as well as him, but I'd rather pick Michael Muriel, I will choose to fight someone for sure I know I can defeat. So I will fight Mary Dyer, as she only has 2, and I have 5. Unless there's something she can do to attack, she could use the critical strike, but that would only bring her up to 4 when I have 5. So that wouldn't benefit her. So because I have more power points than she does, she loses. But since it's not a death card, it says non-lethal. Items are awarded to me. No one dies. What I get is the card as a trophy. So that's 10 points in my spoils. And now she gets to go. Okay, so now we meaning I have a problem. So now my opponent picked a villain. Now notice how the villain is a purple color. That means it's a villain that I have to fight. So that means that my opponent can now act as the villain to try to defeat me. So since she drew first as the villain, she gets to decide who she wants to attack to defeat me. So which card would you like to fight to try to kill me? That is the right choice. Now since the character has 4 and I only have 2, there isn't much I could do at this point. And since this isn't just a spar, this is a real fight, I don't really have anything I can use. So I'm going to die. So my card is flipped over in death. Since I was unable to win and defeat my villain, it goes into the Shadowland. Undefeated villains go here. Now if I had defeated her, I would have gotten to keep her as my trophy, my spoils. But that didn't happen here. Now, if I really was able to put up a fight, she would have been able to call this demon, as it says, can be summoned by Michael Muriel or Satka. So if I was putting up a fight, she could have summoned this against me as well to bring her power points up to 4, 5, 6, 7. But since she didn't need that, right now I'm losing, my opponent is winning. However, at some point I could always use the chest to resurrect my character. And since I used this card, I put it in my spoils. Really, it's about using the instruction booklet if needed, which comes with every game. It tells you how to play, what the cards mean. But I'll be making many more videos to demonstrate how you can play this game. And it's really that difficult. Sparring, collecting cards, building up your front lines, and then when all the cards are depleted, you count in their spoils the white numbers And also the characters that are alive, you count these numbers as well. Whoever has the most numbers at the end, the biggest count, wins the game. Now, if all of my characters died, game ends, and we count right away. Anyway, this is a short video on how to start the game. Please stay tuned for more videos, such as extensive battles, the last battle, which is war, the final battle, if you get to that, and other summoning cards and action cards. Happy playing.